Roy Bogatareva for Australia, Anna Sokolova of Cyprus, Canada's Carmel Kalimar, and Eun Jo E of Malaysia will be the final competitor on this event.
Show your support, Arena Birmingham, for Koi Si-yan.
So Koi Si-yan, the first gymnast out for Malaysia. They've got a bronze and a gold already today. Well, a very good opening routine for the ribbon. And this gymnast, it's her first final, and she's really performed well. Now, the ribbon is usually not quite such a high-scoring piece of apparatus. The difficulty is hard to get here. It's very lyrical piece of apparatus. So we've seen the highest difficulty we've seen today was a 14.4, but I don't think we'll see quite such lofty heights for the ribbon.
Yes, agree there, Christine. And the oldest member of the team from Malaysia, full of experience, 23 years of age. She actually picked up a bronze medal with this apparatus in the last Commonwealth Games. She picked up 4 medals in total. So this is her one opportunity. But you could see at the end emotionally what it meant for her in this performance. Probably her last Commonwealth Games, and just wants to go out and put together a solid routine. But charming gymnast to watch.
Yes, she didn't make the all-around. Her 2 teammates beat her to it, and really they were a little disappointing in the team competition. They took the 4th place. They would have very much hoped they were going to be here fighting for a medal.
Well, a much better performance. 27.2, big improvement from qualification. I think that could potential challenge for a medal.
Well, the difficulty at 11.4. Yes, in qualification we had 2 gymnasts score in the 12s, but everyone else in the 10s.
Marfa Ekimova.
As businesslike as ever, as she marches to the floor to represent England for one last time, Marfa Ekimova. Scored 27.1 in the all-round competition, so could lay a serious challenge.
So for England, Marfa Ekimova, who made history, becoming the all-around champion.
Soy un hombre muy honrado que me gusta lo mejor. A mujeres no me falta ni el dinero ni el amor. Jineteando en mi caballo por la sierra yo me voy. Las estrellas y la luna ellas me dicen dónde voy. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, and she really had to move to grasp that. That was a small error.
Me gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son. Mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Me gusta tomar mis copas, aguardiente es lo mejor. También el tequila blanco con su sal le da sabor. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, ay, mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón.
Oh, and she just grasped the stick at the finish there. Tiny, tiny bit after the music. Hasn't been quite so sharp today. 3rd day of competition, and she's worked.
I agree, Christine. Not just as precise as we've seen. Obviously, harnessed all of her focus yesterday to become the all-around champion. She's going home with a gold medal.
And the most coveted gold medal, really, the all-around title. Really exciting prospect for the future. She has performed well today, but just little tiny errors creeping in. But it's been quite a brutal schedule for these gymnasts.
It is always quite difficult for the all-around champion to then go and win a lot of the apparatus, same in artistic, because you're up against a lot of the apparatus specialists. 25.7 for Ekimova into 2nd place.
And that's the first time, I think, of this championships that her execution's gone outside the 8, and it's down at 6.4, and that's what makes the difference.
Also from England, Alice.
Well, all to play for in the medals in this ribbon final. Next up to challenge for England, Alice Leaper, 25.6 in qualification. Let's go, Alice.
Another very energetic performance. Always busy, which is exactly what the judges want to see. Great precision on all the throws. Fabulous championships for all these gymnasts.
She gave it her all, Christine, on that final performance. And what a team this England team has been. Committed, consistent throughout. You can see just what it means to these gymnasts. Very zesty performer. I thoroughly enjoyed watching her competition.
I have indeed, all the time. Lovely choreography and really professional performance. I think these gymnasts have loved being here. It's been such a lift for rhythmic gymnastics. They've showcased it so well.
Yep, all these gymnasts work part of the Great Britain team. And they've all performed fantastic. For me, I think this is probably the best ribbon routine she's done so far, Christine. Very sharp. She's got a 25.6 in qualification. 24.7 in the all-around.
Yes, it's the difficulty that's usually the problem.
25.3 into third place at the minute.
Most of those gymnasts who've qualified have difficulty scores in the 10s.
Representing Scotland in this ribbon final, Louise Christie.
How nice would it be for Scotland to pick up a medal in this competition? Louise Christie, 19 years of age, got 25.9 in qualification. Scotland the brave indeed.
And the music, the dance work, a homage to Scotland. routine, so cleverly put together and so beautifully performed.
Absolutely fantastic welcome by the crowd. So well received, the family there in the audience. And she really has been sensational. Full of sparkle.
Yeah, she performed so well this routine. Yesterday in the all-around it was a little bit stuttery, but it was clean and beautiful today. Very cleverly, the little bits of Scottish dancing put in, they didn't overwhelm the routine. They were subtle, cleverly done, but really very effective.
Well, she needs above 25.3 to move ahead of Alice Leaper from England.
Well, she had a 10.4 in difficulty in qualification, and it's really difficult to get these scores up.
It is a very difficult piece of apparatus to get a big score, and it's certainly the difficulty. We've had a 14.4 earlier today, but if you're getting anywhere near the 11s with this piece of apparatus, you're doing well, aren't you, Christine?
Absolutely.
Wait for the score. How good's it going to be? Oh, it's huge! 27.55. Louise Christie from Scotland. That was phenomenal. And look at the difficulty. 11.4. Could we see history in the making?
That huge artistry score of 8.2, execution 8. That was a really fantastic performance and rewarded with a great score.
Representing Australia, please welcome back Alexandra Kiroi-Bogatyrieva.
Well, this gymnast will have something to say about that from Australia. It's Alexandra Kiroi-Bogatyrieva. Posted 26.6, but we know she can perform with any of the apparatus.
Very clean with those catches. Oh, and just right at the end there, little fumble with the stick. Smoothly recovered, but there was a mistake in that last third of the routine. Beautiful gymnast. We've really enjoyed her performances over this last 3 days.
3 days, 3 medals for this young gymnast. Gold, silver and bronze. She's got the full set. Again, what we've got used to see from this gymnast, positive performance. But maybe that little mistake at the end could be costly.
Well, however experienced, however strong, It's been a very taxing series of competitions, 3 days in a row. And this is one of the gymnasts that's really been performing each time. It wasn't such a big mistake, and she probably didn't lose much difficulty, but you will see it reflected in the execution score.
No, she lives the difficulty. That will definitely help her. .26.5, she's increased the difficulty into third place, but for now, Louise Christie from Scotland sits at the top of the leaderboard.
Yes, the execution scores down in the as 7-2. That's where the damage was done.
In this ribbon final, Anna Sokolova.
There we go. Fully focused as ever. Highest qualification score with 28.1. One last time for Cyprus. It's Anna Sokolova.
And performed this routine so well yesterday to take the silver medal in the all-around.
I should grow up someday, 'cause I got bills to pay. I should be saving up, but I just got paid. I know what I'm going, don't know where we're going. We're going when we go out. I just got paid.
That is a definite mistake there. So second apparatus where we've seen just a little error. And a second error. This is the trouble once you lose a little bit of momentum. It's easy to keep making mistakes. And the audience really trying to lift her performance. She's been so impressive. That was better. Oh, disappointing way to finish her Commonwealth Games, because she really has been a star here.
Yeah, disappointing last two piece of apparatus for Sokolova. But I agree, Christine, she's been a real star of this competition. I'm not making an excuse, but it has been quite a grueling programme for these gymnasts. 3 days of competition back to back. And it's not just the physical part, you know, mentally you've got to get yourself back in the game.
Oh, absolutely. And these performances, and this gymnast particularly, gives of herself in every performance. They're emotional performances. So by the end, they're drained, these young gymnasts.
Yeah. So I don't think it'll be enough to get into the medals, certainly with those errors. And you know what that means, Christine? Scotland still stay at the top. And 24.6 for Anna Sokolova of Cyprus. So it looks like Scotland are on for a medal. That's the first time since 1994 where they got a bronze in the all-around. Could she go one better?
First of them represents Canada.
Or two better.
Carmel
Anyhow,
Kalinga.
two gymnasts to go. Another great performer to come from Canada, Carmel Kalinga. Qualified with the third highest score of 27.
Well, a beautiful routine.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
New York, New York. City of dreams, city of sirens, city of kings. You can feel the life flow through these streets. This is where the great ones stop their feet. From the boogie down all over the uptown. Staten Island beat hanging back down. Man, hey, what's happening? There's time to be. Say it right, yeah. Make it there, I'll make it. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find that king of the hill, top of the list, king of the hill, number one. It's up to you, New York, New York.
What a way to finish her championships. Just a fabulous, charismatic routine. Doesn't always have the difficulty to match the performance, but that was something special.
It certainly was. Gold with the team. And she certainly entertained us with her grace and beauty on the apparatus. And again, just showing that real connection between coach and performer. It's a real team effort. So, looking at the scores, to go into third place, she needs 26.5, which is well up there. Some of these gymnasts have upped their difficulty for this ribbon final, Christine. So she had 10.8 in qualification. And she is a super consistent performer.
She is. I don't think she's dropped under 8 for her artistry or for her execution throughout this championships. She's really been a great pleasure to watch.
It's a big score, 27.5. Carmel Cullimore of Canada. And there is our current leader, Louise Christie from Scotland. She's already made history by picking a silver medal. They've only ever had a bronze, but she could become the Commonwealth champion
Representing
with
Malaysia
one
in
final
this ribbon
competitor to
final,
go.
Joe.
Well, what a story, Craig.
Every home nation has picked up a medal in this competition. Unjo from Malaysia scored 28 in qualification. She will have to put together a faultless routine to take the title.
Well, we've already seen one huge performance from her. Oh, that was very unexpected. Early on in the routine, just a little mistake. Made it at the end there, and the gymnasts from Malaysia have certainly picked their difficulty up for these finals. But there was an error.
Well, you can see a little bit of look of disappointment, Christine. It all depends on the start value, because on the other apparatus, a teammate really did lift the difficulty. So, but, oh my word, historic scenes at the Rhythmic Gymnastics today. Wales taking their first ever gold medal in the hoop. And could Scotland, with Louise Christie there, make history by coming the Commonwealth champion with the ribbon?
Well, she's already made history. She's assured of at least the silver medal. And it was such a great routine for that. It's really wonderful that that score has been able to hold up.
But this was a great performance, apart from that little error there from Eun Jo Ee of Malaysia. And I do think that'll be quite costly.
So we haven't had a 12 yet in this final, and this gymnast did post a 12.4 in qualification. So even with the mistake, if she's really that high,
it's a mark above the difficulty,
yes,
of Louise Christie.
So it's right down to the wire here.
It certainly is. That's a fantastic shot. The ribbon coming down. Let's have a look. The full arena of people. We hold our breath in anticipation. She's had a fantastic championship, Carmel Kalimar from Canada.
Yeah, she's been so consistent, hasn't she?
They're making us wait. They'll be celebrating in Scotland tonight regardless. They've made the medal.
Well, the judges are having a long, hard think about this.
The bagpipes are certainly going to be playing, Christine, but to the tune of silver or gold.
All the coaches tense there.
Just announced the scores on its way. Let's have a look. Is it good enough? Enjoying 27.8. She takes the gold. Just ahead of Louise Christie from Scotland. Real surprise in the arena, but look at that historic win. Scotland's first ever silver medal in rhythmic gymnastics at the Commonwealth Games.
Fantastic scenes here, and it was that big difficulty score of 13.1 that did it, but Louise Christie, fantastic achievement.
Malaysia really comes strong in these apparatus finals, Christine. I'd yet to think if they'd have put this performance together in the team competition, they would have definitely taken a team medal.
Yeah, they would, but I think, you know, that first day, quite a lot of these gymnasts were a little bit overawed, and they've grown into the confidence and the competition venue.
Well, there's confirmation of the ribbon final. Eun Jo Ee of Malaysia takes gold ahead of silver. Louise Christie of Scotland makes history. Carmel Kalimar of Canada takes the bronze. Martha Ekinova of England in 6th. Alice Leaper of England in 7th. What a ribbon final, Christine, that was.
Well, what a set of finals. They've really been very special today. And this has been a fantastic showcase for rhythmic gymnastics. The audience have absolutely loved it all. They've got right behind the gymnasts, and the gymnasts have given performances full of charisma, full of daring. It's really been the Special Championships.
And fantastic there for Scotland. That means all the home nations have medalled in this rhythmic gymnastics competition. Scotland the brave, she certainly was right till the end. England take bronze and a gold, Wales take a gold, and Scotland take silver.